All right, questions, guys?
Scott, what do you tell your team after a gut punch like that?
I've had too many of those conversations with these guys, but I just told the seniors I love them and appreciate them. They've been through a lot. They've been through a lot for 4 years. They've been through a lot this year, and I'm grateful to them, and we're going to miss a lot of those guys. And then for the young guys, just told them, you keep coming up just short. There's about 100 ways you can get just a little bit better to make sure the outcomes are different.
Well, when it went into the decision to insert McCaffrey on that final drive and then take him back out, Martinez go back in, all those things.
Yeah, that wasn't an insertion, new quarterback thing. We just had a little package for Noah, and we had a little package for Luke. And, with the runner that Luke is, we figure that the team might come running up to stop his run and give us a big play, and it happened. We kind of had the same thing set up for Noah, and that one didn't work. The one with Luke did, and there at the end, we were just trying to get the best play called that we could.
Scott, how strongly did you consider sticking with Luke after the touchdown to JD?
Didn't really consider it. We got 3 really good quarterbacks. Love all 3 of those kids. But I didn't think tied at 24 in the fourth quarter was probably the right time to do that.
Did you think on the play with about 40 seconds left where Adrian went out of bounds, would you have liked to have seen him stay in bounds in that situation?
Yeah, I understand what he was thinking. It's hard probably for a player to go straight from we're going to score and win this game mode to getting a 15-yard penalty, which is, I haven't seen it yet, but that can't happen. And maybe I could use a timeout there to make sure the kids understood, but the next play we just called a quarterback run, and in my mind it was either to get a big chunk back and give us a chance on third down or keep the clock running with them having one timeout. Then the ball ended up out of bounds. A lot of things went right, and then quite a few things went against us there at the end.
Scott, how do you sum up the defense, the tough start, but then kind of finding themselves until that last drive?
And really, it was about 3 plays on defense in the first half. Our edge lost contain on the reverse, which can't happen. It was just an assignment error. Then we got cut out on the backside of another one for another long run, and we missed a tackle on another one. And aside from that, I thought the defense held their own against the run game, did a really good job against a kid that probably an NFL quarterback, NFL arm, and we didn't give up much there. But those 2 big plays and the kickoff return really cost us.
What was the decision on the kickoff, on that kickoff return? You guys had been pooching and that one went deep.
Be honest with you, I have to find that out, Sip, and just being honest. We went into the game not wanting to kick to him, and but we thought our coverage unit could do a good job, and we were going to pooch the first couple, and I had just got done calling the series and didn't make it over to the kickoff team, and I'll have to get back to you on what happened there.
Did you want us? What did you think when it went deep?
Thought we should go make the tackle, and we didn't.
What about the timing? The timing of that, similar to Wisconsin, in that you were coming off of a momentum-type play. The impact on how did you feel about the timing of that?
It's killer. Same in the Wisconsin game. We had momentum, everything rolling our way, and you give it right back. And exactly same thing happened today. They got good special teams. Ours have to get better. I mean, and we got to get better in all 3 phases, and we will. But special teams, we definitely need to get better. You see, when teams have good special teams, it can change games. And in these close games, turnovers and special teams make the difference. We got pinned down in the fourth quarter, and we had all the momentum coming off the third quarter, and we got pinned down deep a few times and couldn't really let the offense fly. And that kind of killed our momentum. So that hurt us. He didn't punt it really well going against the wind there in the fourth quarter, and that kind of hurt us and gave them field position. And the defense kept stepping up, and then obviously the kick return killed us. And they've got a really good kicker, and he made the kick to win it. So that's one area of many that we need to improve.
At halftime, you said to the Husker Sports Network you got cute in the first half of your offensive plan. What were you guys trying to get done there, and why didn't it work?
We weren't going to leave. We had a short week, but we weren't going to leave anything in the tank. So we had some good stuff for them. They did a good job staying disciplined on a couple things. We tried to throw a swing pass, double pass with Wyatt Missouri, played quarterback in high school. The safety did a good job staying deep, and that killed probably a drive for us. We didn't get a block on a reverse, and that hurt. We missed the throw to Adrian barely on the reverse pass. The one thing that did is it kept them back, and I think that helped open up the run game a little bit. We kind of felt like we needed to shoot those shots early when we were down 14 because we needed something good to happen to get back in it. But our guys did a good job in the third quarter, just being physical and marching the ball.
Scott, now that the season's over, Adrian's been through a lot. You've talked about that. Do you notice less aggressiveness in him? And I know some of that's injury related, but can you describe sort of what he's been through and maybe the differences you see in him?
I can talk more about that stuff later. We're going to have time to evaluate a lot of things. Adrian, I saw a stat before we went out that where he is in the Big Ten and yards per game, total yards per game, and he's doing a lot of good things. I think this team's confidence can sometimes be fragile, and that's the team that we inherited, and that's one of the things that we're trying to fix the most. I loved how the team played at Maryland. They played with confidence. They played together. I thought there was a lot more of that going on out there today. Winning's a habit, losing's a habit, and our team needs some – this whole thing needs some good things to happen so our guys can start building on it. Momentum's a powerful thing. Adrian's been hurt a little bit this year. He's been nicked up. That certainly affected it. We got to find some more people that can be open for him more consistently so he can trust that. We got to protect a little better for him. Again, I'm not defending anybody on the team. We all need to get better, but there's a lot of things that need to happen a lot better around whoever's playing quarterback too.
What kind of setback is it not to be able to have now these practices that you would have otherwise been able to use for a whole week?
It certainly would have liked to get our young guys some more practices. That being said, it doesn't seem like it to me right now, right coming off this game with the emotions, but I know how much ground we've covered already. There was a lot of things that needed to get fixed. I think a lot of those have been addressed. And when you plant a seed, you don't necessarily see sprouts right away. There's a lot of things going on under the surface of the ground before you see things shooting out of it. And I know a lot of the things have gotten better. We still have a lot of work to do, and we'll evaluate a lot of that. But I know there's a lot of people around here that are hungry to do whatever it takes to get that little bit better so we win some of these close games.
When you hit living rooms on Sunday, what will be your message to recruits as far as this season has went and kind of the direction things are going forward?
Just that it's coming. We all know it's coming. The guys in the locker room know it's coming. The coaches know it's coming. There's no timetable for it. Sometimes it happens quicker than you think. Sometimes it takes a little longer. I know we're doing the right things and getting the right guys in here, developing guys the right way, and it's coming. Yeah, I think we were in about 6 close games this year, and we went 2-4. Sometimes a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum, one more guy, one more play. There's about 4 games you can point to one play and say if that was different, that game's different. We still have a long way to go, and at the same time, when you come up one play short in several games, you're not that far away either. So it's coming, and I think people recognize that, and we'll make sure the recruits recognize it too.
How much work did Wanda Robinson do over the last few weeks to try to get ready to play today, and were you hoping that maybe you could get more? Obviously, it just didn't look like he was
Yeah, Wandale tried, and one of the reasons I love that kid is he's a competitor, and he's going to be out there if he can. He tried to go. I think the hammy just kind of clinched up on him again, and even in warm-ups, he was telling me he could go, but I didn't see him really cutting it loose. And that was one more weapon we didn't have after about a quarter and a half, and we got to get some more guys out there that are big play threats like him.
I wanted to ask one more question about that last drive. When you insert McCaffrey, they have to hold. The referees basically held the ball because that was a personnel replacement. Did you think about calling a timeout there because you were going to lose clock time?
No, I wasn't worried about the time left on the clock there, Sam. I'm more thinking if we hit one big play, we're going to be in field goal range. If we don't, I don't want there to be any time left on the clock. And the substitution of the quarterback didn't really matter. We were in two tight end set, and we wanted to get speed on the field. And then I was keeping an eye on it and making sure we were going to get the snap off ahead of time. And thought Luke probably had a guy open in the flat and didn't take it, and then did a pretty good job scrambling. Would have been 3rd and 5 with us chance to make a play and have a chance to win the game. And the penalty there really hurt us.
Start players with Lamar Jackson.
Hi, this is Jason Jorgensen, Sports Director at KRVN. Thanks for watching this video on our YouTube channel. Now, to keep up to date with all of the things we have going on in terms of sports, we invite you to subscribe to our channel. All you need to do is hit the little red button in the corner.